and welcome to another week of Movers and Mints Daily. My name's Goldie, and I bring you the most popular Solana NFTs over the past 24 hours on a daily basis, and I introduce you to a popular upcoming mint that's going to be happening. Now, we are going to change the format of the show just a little bit. I want to add a little bit of regularity to it. So, the way we're going to do it from now on, the show is going to come out at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time because I'm in Texas, Monday through Friday. All right, so set your calendar, set those alerts. It's going to be happening daily at that time. So on today's show, we're going to be covering the events that happened over the weekend. The cat projects continue to stay hot, and we have an art project that's going to be launching tomorrow that seems to be the new trend, and this one has a lot of popularity, so it could be big. So before we dive into all of that, as always, I want to remind you I'm not a financial advisor, so please do your own research before investing in any projects. This is strictly for entertainment purposes only. And also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, drop a comment, share it with a friend. I want to just bring you a high-level overview of what's going on in the Solana space, and you take the ball with it and run. So having said all of that, let's dive into the top 5 projects over the past 24 hours, starting with number 5. And that is going to be Cropper Potions. Now, Cropper Potions did just launch. It aims to make IDOs more accessible with a collection of 2,222 utility NFTs linked to their platform via a staking system that constantly creates value for holders. NFT utilities include IDO early access, allocation boost, highest tier reach, and more. The floor price on this right now is only 2, and you are buying this for the utility of the project. You can see here, or maybe not if you're just listening, they're all exactly the same. It's not like they have different traits or anything like that. So having a floor price of just 2, they've done quite a bit of volume in the past 24 hours alone. They've done 5.1 thousand. And that says a lot about the state of Solana as well. Right now, the current price is $33.35. Now, having said all of that, with a volume of 5.1 thousand being that in the 5th hole today is pretty impressive, because in a bear market, people are buying. That's a great sign. So, Cropper Potions, take a look if you're interested. Let's move on to number 4. And like I mentioned in the opener, the cat themes continue to stay strong. Don't F with Felines. Don't F with Felines, another brand new project. 10,000 piece NFT collection built on the core principle of not giving a F. We set out to deliver whatever we feline, whenever we feline. So you can see a lot of these have sold since I opened it up recently, just a couple minutes ago. I love a project with a cowboy hat trait. Not gonna lie, I'm a sucker for those because I told you I'm in Texas, so try to collect as many of those as I can. Kind of reminds me of the Fruits art, if you remember those guys. 1.5 floor price. In the past 24 hours, they've done 7.2 thousand in volume. And again, they haven't been around for even 24 hours yet, so we don't have a day-over-day comparison, but a lot of volume. People are interested in this. That cat theme, excuse the pun, but in the Solana space, there are a lot of copycats. So when one project has success, we've seen it with bad cats, we've seen it with rad cats. You start to see a lot of these cat projects come and kind of ride the coattails of success like that. So don't F with Felines, launched, good to go. Number 4, let's move on to number 3. A couple familiar faces coming up here. Utes, Mint Tubes. This is the offshoot, another subdivision of the whole DeGods ecosystem. Haven't revealed yet. Each tube can be burned to redeem a Ute, or you're going to keep the tube or get the Ute. So they did change the description. Now, I don't believe any of them have been redeemed yet. As we scroll through here, you can see that they're all just still the tubes. It's really interesting. I'm interested to see which way this goes. Are people going to, wait? It looks like people are waiting to burn the Ute or to burn the tube in order to reveal the Ute because, that level of intrigue exists if you haven't burned the tube yet. So theoretically, you have the possibility of it being a mythical legendary, and that's going to help the price. So really interested to see where this goes. Obviously, the DGods team is doing it right, and this has been successful. It's a 114.9 floor price, and it's literally just to buy the tube right now. Past 24 hours, 8,000 in volume. Number 2, another familiar face, ABC Abracadabra, still holding on. 49.4 floor price, so a little bit lower than we've seen, but not a massive dip or anything like that. They've done 8.9 thousand in the past 24 hours. Strong team of developers behind this team. They did a stealth mint August 22nd for just 1.23. If you don't remember or know much about this project, I know if you're just looking at the art, you're like, this is silly. Why would anyone pay this much? There's a lot more to it than meets the eye behind the scenes. Great project, only up from here. They're not going to fade. So ABC holding strong at number 2. And then number 1, like I mentioned again with the cat theme, Critters Cult. Not exclusively cats, but again, a part of the project here. But pixelated art, 21.9 floor price. Yesterday, these launched, they were at a 9. They ended the day with yesterday. So, boom, skyrocketing. You're seeing that hockey stick, if you will. It's a sci-fi visual narrative heavily influenced by 80s, 90s aesthetics in an eerie universe with its own logic and laws. Believe it or not, they have done 39.6 thousand in volume. They have been around for over 24 hours. We do have day over day data on it. 139% increase day over day. So we see this a lot. Maybe not even to this extent though, which is impressive. We see a new project come into the system, make some noise, really spike, and then it can go in a million different directions from there, So we'll see where it goes. We'll keep an eye on it, but it looks like these guys are here to stay for the short term, and we'll keep an eye on it, all right? So that's going to wrap it up for the top 5 projects in the past 24 hours. Now let's look ahead. Not too much ahead because this project's going to be minting tomorrow. The project, and before we get into it, I always like to educate you on how I get to where I get to. I go to the Magic Eden drop calendar and I filter by the number of upvotes because you have to log in to Magic Eden in order to cast an upvote, so you can't cheat the system and artificially inflate your numbers. So I wanted, for me, a strong community that's voting on their upcoming project indicates to me that there's a possibility that project could be successful. So again, there's not one telltale sign a project's going to be successful, but that kind of helps me guide my decision making on what project to talk about. So that's what I did, obviously, again today, and we are at Arcanes Imagined Collection. This is going to be dropping tomorrow, all right? So this one is coming in hot. Now, I chose this one because, in my opinion at least, I think artwork, like true artists, are going to be starting to take over the space. I think looking ahead, that's going to be a really popular kind of, I don't know what you'd call it, demographic of, I guess, subdivision of NFTs. 5,555 NFTs of Oscar's imagination while he is in exile. An art-first NFT collection striving to develop a Web3 art and design studio, the Arcane Studios. 404 Arcane Valley is the first step of a bigger fictional project, the Arcane Universe, which will introduce new collections and utilities onto Solana. So I just wanted to read you that Magic Eden description, but on their website, I think it's a little bit more telling where the direction of this project's going to go. The Valley welcomes you. The Arcane Valley project is an art-first, lore-based digital collectible brand with a vision of influence the real world through publications, travel, expeditions, and cultural festivals across the globe. So there you go, a little bit of a deeper dive here on the website. And if you are an Arcane, you enjoy whichever direction our brand takes. The Arcane Valley is much deeper than any lifestyle brand and much wider than any wearable accessory brands. Each phase of the lore will reveal new possibilities and dimensions to the Arcane Valley project. And I think the artwork is pretty unique. It's not some kind of, like they said, it's a digital collectible, and I think unique artists putting their spin. It's not a copycat project. I think is the next frontier of NFTs, at least on the Solana space. That's what I see a lot of rumblings about. Head over to their Twitter page. Definitely a solid following, 18.2 thousand followers. The mint, like I mentioned, is happening tomorrow. So if you're interested, you got to act fast on these guys. We'll hop over into their Discord. I love on Discord when they have everything broken down on the left. You're not having to search around for the information. That's always a red flag to me. So 55 of them, 0.404 Solana. Get it, stick with that 404 theme. And again, with Solana being $33 right around, you're talking what, 17, 16 bucks for this thing. Not expensive. If you are whitelisted, it's a limit of 3 mints per wallet. There's 15,324 members in their Discord right now. You can take a look through their Discord. It's not overwhelming. Some are too in the weeds, and at least in my opinion, you log in, it's like basically a college course to try to understand what's going on in there. Not with them. I really like it. So that's going to do it for our 404 Arcane Valley, our featured mint of the day, minting tomorrow. So check it out if you're interested. Art-based project, a lot of lore to it, exciting stuff there. And that's going to wrap it up for Movers and Mints Daily. So again, go into that new format, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, Monday through Friday. Gonna take the weekends off. I really want to deliver you a high quality project on a daily basis that you can expect at the same time. So if you do appreciate these videos, subscribe to my channel, drop a comment, let me know what you think. If you have any projects that are coming up that you're excited about, let me know. I'm always up for feedback and criticism. Well, nice criticism at least, right? So, my name's Goldie. I'm in Frisco, Texas. This was Movers and Mints Daily for September 26, 2022. We'll see you tomorrow for another one. It's fall, but I'm going to continue to ask, when Lambo? When Moon? We'll see you tomorrow for another Movers and Mints Daily. Thanks for watching.